The federal government has announced a funding boost for the CSIRO of around $220 million. That comes after the announcement last month of 350 job cuts at the respected science agency. The agency has welcomed the boost but says the injection will not address long-term funding issues. Susan Tonks is the CSIRO Staff Association Section Secretary and she joins us now from Melbourne. Susan Tonks, welcome. So after all the challenges of the past year, what's it like to get this news today?
Well, obviously, Joe, it's really welcome news for us that there is additional funding. The true test of this will be how many science and research careers are saved through it.
Yeah, and so what are you hoping the money will be directed to?
Well, given that there are scientists and CSIRO staff already heading into Christmas wondering whether their jobs and research are going to be still there after these, proposed cuts that came out recently of 350, we would like to see this investment go toward minimising those job cuts.
And with this amount of money, how many of those job cuts could be avoided?
A fairly significant proportion of those could be avoided, definitely. Yeah.
And so how many jobs have been lost over recent years at the CSIRO?
We've already seen in the last 18 months a loss of over 818 jobs have been lost, with this further 350 jobs announced to go. It's a significant amount against, our research capability.
And how many staff does the CSIRO have overall? And so what impact has this had over the last couple of years?
It's since there's been ongoing cuts over, over the decade, but since February last year, it's been, it's constant. You've got around 5,600 staff. If you're looking at in excess of 1,100 cuts totaling, you're looking at, cutting our national treasure, our CSIRO science agency, by 1/3.
And what impact has that had over the last couple of years?
Well, we're losing, given the work they do and the research that's so critical for the challenges that we face around health and biosecurity, around food security. So many things that CSIRO researchers and scientists support for us. Climate change, obviously, the emergence of AI, obviously, is a really important part of research. All of those areas are proposed to be, potentially impacted by what's been announced.
And the CSIRO is world renowned for its work.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And so this is a one-off load of funding, as I understand this, around $220 million. What is needed in the long term?
Obviously, this is a one-off and, as I said, we do welcome it. In the long term, the government does need to look at securing up future funding for CSIRO. But for this amount of funding that's come through right now, that needs to go towards reducing job cuts.
Yeah. Okay, Susan Tonks, thanks for joining us from Melbourne.